Stunning views out here over this hillside. My goodness. Oh, there you go. Okay, and there's the theater. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. We're exploring the world city by city, as seen through Google Maps and Google Street View. Today we're in the country of Jordan, visiting its capital city of Amman. Not too far here from Jerusalem, not so far from the Dead Sea there as well. This is a large city, very ancient region here, ancient place. And I'm excited to explore this and look around a little bit. We're not going to be able to see everything, but hopefully we get a good sense of things here. Let's get on the street and start exploring. It's not fully mapped, but pretty well, I think. All right, we're on the street here. A little overcast day today. Oh, very nice though. I did a virtual tour of Jerusalem, and it kind of reminds me already of just the look of it, which isn't a surprise, of course. We're very close to there. Pretty nice though. Interesting. Yeah, it's a city of about 4 million people, just over. Pretty good size. And as I was saying, it's very ancient. They found statues made by humans here that date back to Neolithic times. They pretty well dated them to the 8th millennium BC. Not the 8th century, the 8th millennium, which is pretty impressive. And a pretty cool page, actually, on Wikipedia. Here in the distance there, I believe that's the tallest tower in the city. It's the Amman Rotana, built in 2016. Can we go up this street here? Slowly. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, pretty nice view of that. Several new towers going up here. Definitely a city that's growing. I read it has a relatively fast-growing economy. It's one of the among the most popular locations in the Arab world for multinational corporations to set up offices, alongside Doha and only behind Dubai, I read. Very nice through here, though. Very new. All this whole section, this business district here. Lots going up. Distant minaret. Lots of housing. New place going up there on the right. Looks like some construction workers here on the left as they're finishing up this tower right here. Very nice. I read that it's just filled with historic sites we can explore. We'll check out some of those in a little bit. A little shopping along here, chili studio, places you can grab a bite. I'm loving these downtown views here, though. Yeah, lots of people out. Some pedestrians, plenty of vehicles. Let's pop up and see if we can get a sense of this here. Oh yeah, definitely in the, looks like the newer part of town. A new mall went in here. What is this? The Parliament building. Okay. Again, this is let's see if we can drop in. A government. Oh my goodness, we're actually in the Parliament. Look at this. Pretty neat. This is a constitutional monarchy. So they do have a king. King Abdullah Al Hussein. And, here's this large mosque. I saw pictures of this mosque. Let's see if we can get inside. Oh, perfect. Wow, look at this carpet. Very impressive place. This looks like it's maybe ancient or something, or pretty old, but it's actually quite new. Built back in the 80s, completed 89. Great dome to it there. Not too many people here today. Well, not at this hour. Wonder if we can get an exterior view of that. Oh, well, sort of exterior. Here's the view. Not quite what I was hoping for, but still pretty good sense of this place. Pretty neat construction. Looks like some script there. Again, some large minarets. Pretty neat to see, though. I read it's actually open to the public or parts of it at least, are open to the public. That's cool. This is not all very well mapped in this district here. Maybe it's government offices and stuff. You gotta keep that secure, perhaps. Let's keep moving down this street here. All right, more shopping, restaurants, very hilly all through here. You can kind of tell the roads follow the path of some of these hills. Gas station. Good sense of the street scene, at least in this neighborhood here. Yeah, definitely reminiscent of Jerusalem in a number of ways. Palm tree here. I like these views. Definitely would like to go for a walk all through here, pop into some of these places. Look at this hillside. My goodness. The things these hills have seen over the centuries and millennium. I read that way back, the city was known as Ammon, A-M-M-O-N. They were the Ammonites. And if you read the Bible, they show up in the city shows up in the Bible. They were one of the Jewish people's many foes back in the day. Not sure to what extent that still holds. Love the way these houses are just built up this hillside here. Pretty neat. Boy, I love that. So much depth to all these pictures. Interesting. Yeah, the city sat on the ancient King's Highway, which I had heard about that before. Another good Wikipedia page worth checking out. It was just an old ancient roadway that connected a lot of cities in the region. Not sure what that road would have looked like, to what extent it was paved or just, I don't know, a hardened down path, or actually with pavers. Perhaps, I don't really know. This is really neat to see all this. So glad it's mapped like this. Little shop here on the left. Brother at your side. Definitely some English here. Mostly Arabic though, I think. All kinds of shopping through here. Clothing, that kind of thing. Very lively scenes all through here. Plenty to shop and buy. My goodness, it just keeps getting more and more here. I think we're approaching kind of the ancient part of town. Slowly. This looks so nice in here, my goodness. Shopping, the palm trees. Very pretty. Uh-oh, somebody's car got in a little trouble in front of us. Nice. Wow, this is great. Tons of people all out and about. Very neat. Wow, look at all this stuff. Could buy just about anything through here that you could possibly want to buy. Very busy, lots of traffic through here though too. Oh man, what are we coming out to here? Ah, there we go. Wow. Very impressive sight through here. Really great quality image all around. Really feel myself here. Interesting. Okay, boy, again, this traffic. That could be a lot. Let's take a right turn here, right in the middle of this very busy intersection here. Clearly a mosque here. Very nice. I read that back to its history, the city was captured by the Assyrian Empire. Way back, we're talking. And later the Persian Empire. And then the Greeks ruled the region. And they actually built a new city here. Well, on top of what was already here. Calling it Philadelphia. It's the city of Philadelphia. Which of course we're all familiar with today in the United States. Grand Husseini Mosque, okay. Ah, here we're approaching the ancient part of town. Up in here. You can tell this looks like ancient ruins. Fascinating. Let's see if we can get down on the ground here. Oh, certainly can. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a sight in here. And this is where, they would have been. The Greeks probably, and the Romans eventually took the area. Rome conquered kind of the whole region back in 63 BC. There's a Roman theater built. We'll go check that out. Look at these old steps. Can you imagine what these look like? When they were built, just pristine. This would have been so impressive. Clearly, there should be some pillars here back in the day. I recognize this from Wikipedia. I think this was... I have to look that one up. Recognize that. Maybe we'll get back to that one. That dates to a later period. Can we get up on this? Oh, wow, look at this. This is great. Of course, just ruins at this point. But you can slightly sense what might have been here. Some ancient thing. There's the newer skyline back there in the distance. New buildings going up. Nice view of this town. Let's pop up again. Oh my goodness, I would have a wonderful time exploring all of this. Aha, here it is, Umayyad Palace. Okay, that was built in the 8th century. That was after the region was conquered by the Rashidun Caliphate. And I believe over here, oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. Here is the Roman theater. Around 100 AD, the Romans built a theater in the area. And here it is. Look at this. Boy, you can't quite get a sense of it, but you can see the, familiar views if you've spent any time looking around pictures of Roman developments from this era. Let's see if we can back up here a little bit. Great plaza here. There's another smaller theater here, I think, off to the side. Wow. So cool how it's built into this whole hillside here. Nearly 2,000 years old. Stunning, stunning place. Here's the Odeon Theater. Let's go over there. This is the smaller one. This was built similar time frame. This is like the off-Broadway, Pretty great. Oh my goodness, can you imagine the ancient figures who sat right here? You can actually walk around in here. Imagine just sitting here, listening to some lecture of a great philosopher or something. Boy, I want to be able to time travel. That would be the coolest thing. And we're back out here into this plaza. Fantastic views. I'm so glad that this is still here, even in, it's in pretty good shape. I can't complain, right? I'm just glad it's here as is. Although, don't you wish you could see what this was in its original grandeur? Let's pop up here. Very cool. All kinds of historic things all through there. Interesting. I'm sure this has been really well explored by archaeologists and so forth. Look at these old cut stones. My goodness. Can you imagine what year some hands chiseled that? Stunning views out here over this hillside. My goodness. Oh, there you go. Okay, and there's the theater and the smaller one. Fantastic. I saw a picture from this region before it was highly populated, and there's a picture from the 1870s on Wikipedia, and it's basically just this, built into the hillside, and none of these buildings are here whatsoever. It's just sitting barren back there. Still kind of neat to see. It's basically in the state it was then, to the untrained eye at least. This is so great. Love this just the light shining on these buildings here, casting long shadows. Very neat. All right, let's get up further here. Boy, the city just spreads all in every direction. Which way should we go? Let's go down some street over here. A little further south here. More shopping. Again, very hilly. Kind of steep hill going down here. Makes for great views everywhere you look. Definitely a mixture of vehicles here, yeah. Some kind of all-terrain vehicles, pickups, and then, you know, four-door cars. But then, yeah, definitely some vehicles that were kind of more built for these hills, I think. Look at this vehicle there. What is that? Is that for trash? I'm not sure. Kind of got fun design on the side of it. Maybe it's just a construction vehicle. This guy's just hanging out here. Cool van there, like that. Shopping everywhere you look. Really, again, 4 million people. You're gonna have just plenty to see and do. I'm sure there's all kinds of just fun gathering places and that kind of thing. Plenty of quality eating and stuff. Like that street and section of the city there. Let's move further down. These look like solar panels out there. Can't quite see that. Drop down nearby. Getting a little sparse out here. But new developments going up all around. Yeah, back to its history. So Rome was here, and then I read it. It was a pretty small city, though, like for much of this history. Not too big. And eventually, in the 630s, yeah, the Rashidun, or I'm not sure how to say that, Caliphate conquered, ushering in the Islamic era in the region. And then that's when it was renamed to Amman, Amman. And they rather quickly built many castles and mosques. And again, that place we saw earlier, that was built during that era. The Umayyad Palace, built in the 8th century. Nice evening views here. This is very peaceful. Lovely sky. Love how hilly it is. Just great texture to everything. And again, everyone gets a view then. Well, you know, if you're up high, you get a view. And if you're down low, you get like a kind of neat view up of everything. Again, giving things just great depth and natural built beauty. Quite the hillside here. Plenty of space for further development, and I'm sure they will. Oh yeah. Lots of land out here. There's a school. Oh, okay. Interesting. Looks like some nice homes in here, maybe. Kind of bigger places. Hard to say for sure. Let's go up, how about up here? More private residences. Mixture of apartments, maybe. Definitely some nice vehicles around this part of town there. So I'll click a nice Mercedes. Prius. Interesting. And, well, I read that after that, the city kind of changed hands good number of times over the next 1,000 years. And from various caliphate to caliphate. And then finally the Ottoman Empire annexed the city and, well, the whole region in 1516. Still, it was a very small city. Oh, looks like we're taking a left here. That's not what I was planning on, but I'll do it. Pretty tight through here. People kind of parked up here on the sidewalk. I guess it's really not much space for walking, but you know, it's so tight here. Nice homes here, though. Some older vehicle. Yeah, definitely a real mixture of vehicles. I always try to get a sense of the city by its vehicles a little bit. Kind of hard to put my finger on it with this city. Just very diverse kind of set of vehicles here, which I like. That's neat. Back out onto more of a main road here. This is really great to see all this. Here's some new buildings look like went up here. And let's pop back up. Okay, so that's kind of down here. southwestern side of things. Looks like a pretty big tower here. You can tell by these shadows there. The Crown Plaza. Ooh, okay. Nice hotel. Very nice back there. Maybe a Ritz-Carlton, I'm not sure. Very nice through this part of town. Interesting. I've never really been to this part of the world, and I look forward to coming someday. I really do. Every time I tour through any part of the Middle East, it's just I'm always like pleasantly surprised. Look at these bushes there. That's crazy. Just enjoy taking in the sights of everything. Just very, I don't know, just very different than my day-to-day experience, and I really like seeing it, and I can't wait to visit someday. I look forward to it. But for now, I'll just keep exploring virtually and kind of making my own list of places, must-see places. Got a Hummer back there. All right. But this might go on the list. I really didn't know too much about Amman. Certainly had heard of it. But boy, definitely if I get to the region, I think I'd have to stop in. Interesting. Back to its history. So I read that, again, it was a very small city through all this time. And then back in the 1860s, an ethnic group called the Circassians came to the city. They were fleeing from conflict. There was some war with Russia at the time. And that brought in a kind of large number of people. And the city, around the same time, was connected via rail. They connected a train line to Medina and Damascus, which helped, of course, facilitate the Hajj and just trade and so forth. And that really helped develop things pretty quickly. But it was still, even in like the 1930s, there's only 10,000 people living here, roughly. Again, we're at 4 million here, just a few, well, let's say 100 years later. So that's unbelievable expansion. I like this big tower there. That really kind of helps peg where you are a little bit in town. I always appreciate that with skyscrapers. If you get lost, you find the tallest point, and you're never too lost. Like a North Star there. Very nice all through here. Lovely roads. Great views everywhere. All pretty low level. 3-story, 4-story, that kind of thing, for the most part. And then, of course, a few really tall skyscrapers, a few hundred meters, maybe 200 meters. Ooh, nice cars here on the right. What did that say? Blom Bank. Okay. Businesses all through here. Interesting. And then I read, so Jordan gained its independence after World War II in 1946. And the city was set up then as the capital. So then things started to grow pretty rapidly after that. And people have been moving just by mass here ever since. Kind of north of that downtown here. Maybe still technically in the downtown. And I read that a lot of people came here, a lot of refugees came here from Iraq and Kuwait back after the 1991 Gulf War. And various refugee groups have come here since. Just coming for the, potential prosperity of this place, and certainly I don't blame them. I mean, it seems like a lovely place. Very impressive. So much new stuff going up. Just, all the homes. Again, I mean, if you think back to if the 1930s, there was only 10,000 people here. This is awesome through here. Look at the way they cut this road. Wow. So most of these buildings, it goes without saying, I guess, were built just in the last few decades. Probably most even since that Jordan gained its independence. So everything feels pretty new. Nice. All right. What else should we check out? I know we're not going to see very much of this. Is this an airport up here, maybe? Can't quite tell. Atomic energy. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Hey, let's check it out. Why not? Well, I don't know if we can see too much up here. Interesting little view, though. Oh, you could spend a long time exploring this, right? Here's the University of Jordan. Can't quite see a ton through here, but let's see if we can get on the ground. Ah, nice. Oh, I like these trees along this way. Some evergreens. Wow, really nice campus. Looks super lush. Look at all these trees all through here, right? Let's get another view of things. Oh, wow. Nighttime view. All right. Well, not a great view there. Anything from the... Maybe let's go along this outside here. Looks like there's a university mosque here on the right. Yeah, I mean, it's a mosque. McDonald's, Burger King, right side by side, as they tend to. Karaz Box. Not sure what that is, but I think I'd go there before I'd hit up either of the other two places. More evening views. I'm sure it gets quite warm here during parts of the year. Little pedestrian bridge right here. Well, if you live in Amman, let me know some of your favorite places. I'll come back and check them out. I know I mostly checked out kind of some historic sites and random places around town. But let me know some of your favorite places, and I promise I'll come back and check them out. I almost always do. And I'm always kind of looking for my dream list of places I want to. If I get here someday, I need to know where I should go. I'm sure there's many online places with a top 10 and that kind of thing, but certainly if you live here, let me know where you like to bring tourists who are visiting and so forth. Lovely light all through here. Goodness, I really could picture spending some days just wandering these streets, going for a drive around town, exploring all these old hillsides and all that. Very impressive. Maybe let's end things back down in this new part of town. Let's just go down a street here. Yeah, great buildings everywhere. Ooh, I like the look of this place on the left. Isn't that neat? Huh. Boy, that is very unique design. Kind of looks like it's got some sunshade built into it there. I like the look of that. That might have to be my thumbnail here. Let's go around here further. Oh, yeah, you can tell they're working on stuff here on the left. Some new places there. I always love when they print out these. It helps helps feed my intrigue. Huh. Well, that'll have to do it for today. This has been very enjoyable. I know I haven't seen too much again, but I definitely feel like I got a little sense of this place. And I love seeing, especially that history, some of those historic sites. My. For now, I'm going to add it to my map. Been there, seen that. Check out all the other places I've been here. I think I'm approaching 150 places at this point. And, well, no sign of stopping. All right, let's check back at it. All right, where is she? Let's see. Okay, there it is. And I'll try to get back to this region at some point soon. My goodness, I have so much to see up here. Damascus, I want to get there. Oh, plenty more. Tripoli, Beirut. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Can't wait for that already. All right, I'll be back sometime soon. And always vote on the next city I'm going to visit. I put up a poll each time I post a video, so do that. Check out some of my other videos. Till next time.